I'm Alexander from René of Paris. Today I'm going to talk to you about the new wigs from the Amore Collection, and they are amazing. This lady next to me is Arden. Arden is just beautiful. Why do I like Arden, and why should you get Arden? Well, if you're into long styles, immediately you can see why she's so great. These face framing layers are to die for. You can see this wonderful fringe, which is quite solid. It can be either worn to the side or a little bit more full. Also, with Arden, these wonderful layers, they continue around the whole of the hairstyle, so it gives you lots of movement and lots of shape. So let's take a look at the colour on Arden now. This colour is amazing, really, really gorgeous. It's a new colour called Melted Caramel, and I love that. It just sounds so delicious. You know, you can see the kind of melted caramel up top, that kind of caramelized goldeny brown colour, and then coming into these really wonderful ribbons of creamy kind of caramel, which just look amazing. So what a name. Sounds great, but also so descriptive for this colour. So this colour is Melted Caramel, and this is for the new style, and this is in Arden. So let's have a look at the cap. So I'm just going to take Arden off this head right now, and just when I turn her inside out, we can see that Arden has a monofilament top, Arden has a lace front, and she's got adjustable straps in at the nape. The cap is very light, very comfortable, and gives the piece a ton of movement. This style is Arden in the Amore Collection. So now looking at the next style in the Amore Collection, this is Bay. I love Bay. I think it's amazing, and she's going to do so well, and I think you can see why. Such an on-trend cut, but very, very flattering for lots of different age groups, lots of different demographics. This is such a wearable hairstyle. Look at the layers up top. You know, the layers are creating a nice bit of body, a nice bit of movement. I really like this long sideward fringe, how that's coming in. And I like the fact that we've got these extra length over the ears. Should you want to either tuck it behind the ears, that looks great, or wear it over the ears, looks good as well. This is Bay from the front. I think she looks amazing. Let's take a look at the back. So just as I'm going through the back, I want to turn her to a side just to show you this shape and how well that's been cut. I am a hair cutter, and I know how hard that is to do, so that is just amazing. Straight out the box, that shape is ready to go. And just to turn Bay round, you can see at the back we have that lovely extended nape, that wonderful finish on the feathery ends, which just looks really good, makes that sit really nicely into the neck, not too heavy or clumpy. Looks great with that shape. This length at the sides is amazing. This is such a great style, guys. Let's take a little look at the cap. So I'm just going to take Bay off the mannequin for a second. And when I turn her inside out, we can see we've got that wonderful Amore cap, the gorgeous monofilament, the lovely lace. We have the adjustable straps in at the back, so you can change the size to suit yourself. And just to turn her back inside out, look at that movement, guys. Loads of movement. Now I want to take a little look at the colour of Bay's right now. This is a new colour. This is called Chocolate Twist. And you can see we've got a wonderful chocolatey base. We've got different kind of mockery tones and burnt toffees and blondes running throughout. There is so much colour in this. It looks amazing. This new colour is Chocolate Twist. And I'm loving this style right now. This is Bay in the Amore Collection. So the next style I'd like to talk to you about is Pixie TP. Pixie TP is amazing. I love it. TP stands for a top piece. She's a medium base, but she has lots of coverage. We've got those wonderful shorter layers in there. And she has a new fibre. She has the NM fibre, which stands for natural movement. It's a mixed fibre, which helps minimise cold set, keep the natural movement, and help with body. It looks amazing. Let's have a look at the cap right now. So, looking at the cap of this TP, some people will call it a base, some people call it a cap. We can see we have monofilament at the top. She has 4 clips, which we can clip into the bio hair, which just work perfectly. They just pop really nicely. When I hold her up, you can see how that hair moves. The new natural movement fibre just looks absolutely incredible. And I'm showing this in the colour Marble Brown today. This is Pixie TP in the Amore Collection. So the next style I'm going to talk to you about is a human hairstyle. She's beautiful. She's in the Amore Collection, and this is Brielle. Let's take a little look at Brielle's. So looking from the front, you can see we've got those amazing face framing layers, which just look really, really cool. Not only do they look cool, they give a load of movement, and they're very, very flattering when wearing it. I really, really like Brielle's. On the front, I love how feminine that is. I love how it frames the face. It gives softness to the face. It's very flattering. And also, I really like the length of Brielle's. It's a longer style, which gives you a lot of options when you are styling this piece. So let's have a little look at the back. So I'm just going to turn Brielle round right now so we can see. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. You can see those amazing layers. You can see that feathered edge on the layers, which, you know, if you are necessarily curling your hair, with it being human hair, you can curl it. It's not going to sit in solid blocks. It'll just blend in perfectly when you're doing a wave. But then also, just when you're wearing it straight or with a bit of movement, those layers really help with the shape, help keep the wig feeling light and very, very organic and very realistic. Now, before we go in the cap construction, I want to talk about this colour. This is a new colour. This is Hazelnut Cream Root, and amazing. What a great name. Sounds like it should be an ice cream, just such a delicious name, but so descriptive for how the colour is. You can see those warm hazelnutty colours in there. You can see those lovely kind of creamy blondes, and the root is amazing. I'm just going to turn her forward slightly so you can see the root. Now the root, it doesn't have a huge contrast. When I mean a contrast, I don't mean that it's so dark that it's kind of a big step between the dark and the light. You've got a very nice transition through the colour. So it's a slightly rooted colour, and this works great for different skin tones. It will work on somebody with lighter skin tone, and also having that bit of shadowing at the root helps with darker skin tones as well. So this colour is definitely one to watch. So this is Brielle in the Amore Collection, but before we go, I want to show you the cap, because the cap is amazing. So let me just turn her inside out so we can see. So just by turning her inside out right now, we can see she's a hand-tied piece. We have soft net. Look at that wonderful flex in the soft net. So this will mold and shape to your head and will become very, very individually fit to you. We also have PU tabs on the ears, so these can be stuck down if needed, but if you didn't want to stick them down, you don't have to. That's completely up to you. We have adjustable straps in at the nape, which help that fit should you want it a little tighter or you want to slacken it off. And just to look at the mono itself, we have the 3 strips across the mono, which can be used for tape, glue, or if you don't put anything on at all, we'll just give you a little bit of extra grip. We also have that lovely lace front there, which makes the hairs look like they're directly growing out of your head and seem extremely realistic. This is Brielle, and this is in the colour Hazelnut Cream Root. So the next style I'd like to talk to you about today is Thea. Thea is also in the Amore Collection, and Thea is also human haired. Thea is beautiful. Really, really love this look style. I love how versatile it is. I've worked with this style. I've done it curly, I've done it straight. It looks amazing however you do it. The shape is to die for. But this is fresh out the box, and this is how she looks. She's got a bit of fullness. The layers really help the movement and really help the body. We're coming in with the sideward fringe, but she's also a mono top, so we'll be able to move the part if needs be. The face framing layers are amazing. Now let's take a look at the back so I can show you the actual length. Now, I'm showing Thea today in the colour Dark Chocolate, which I think just looks fantastic. You can see has a lot of shine, really helps showcase the wig to its best ability, because you can see a lot of the layers, but also they're invisible layers. So although you can see them, they're not heavily cut, which is great when you're styling, because if you do it curly or wavy, It'll really help connect that texture together. So just with my fingers, you can see that movement in there. Thea looks amazing. Now let's have a look at the cap. I'm just going to take her off the mannequin, and just while she's in my hands, I'm just going to give her a swing. See all that hair movement, just looks amazing. But to turn her inside out, I want to show you how this sits. So we have a soft net cap. Let me just show you that flex. Amazing flex. Now if you imagine wearing that on your head, that's just going to mold to your head perfectly. We have adjustable straps in at the nape. And also we have the PU tabs at the ears. Should you want a little bit of extra security, you could put glue or tape on that area. And also we have a monofilament top with a lace front, and we have one strip of PU here, again, should you want to put tape on or glue it. So this is Thea, again, human hair, which is amazing. Remy human hair, feels amazing. The condition of this hair, the quality of this hair is absolutely fantastic. And I really think this is a style to watch. This is Thea, human hairstyle in the Amore Collection. That brings me to the end of the wigs from the Amore Collection. Which one is your favourite? Leave us a comment below. We'd like to know which one you're going to get next, what you're going to do with styling, and what colour you liked out of the new colours. Be very interested to hear what you think. But from me, Alexander, and all of us here at René in Paris, thank you for tuning in. Remember to see us next time and follow us on all social media. Thank you very much. Bye bye.